room 126 is how she signed for the horse, and the stableman said she was with some kind of convention?
Here we are. Urban Development, Miss Laura Griffith from New York City.
Have any idea where she is now?
Are you sure you know her?
Do you know another Laura Griffith who plays the clarinet?
Try our meeting room, 5th floor, West Wing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There will be studio apartments from the 4th to the 10th floors, and 1- and 2-bedroom apartments above that. The bottom 2 floors will be 25 different stores, including a 24-hour grocery store. Now, those are the basic concepts incorporated into this development. Are there any questions?
On behalf of the members of the association, I'd like to thank you for a very interesting presentation and concept. I don't want to appear, as I might, that I'm nitpicking, but while that plan may succeed in New York City, I don't think it would fare very well in Cleveland. We have some very strict building codes out there.
Yes, I'm sure you do. We have the same strict building codes in New York City. However, when the building codes get in the way of progress, we either change them or maneuver around them.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Miss Griffith?
Yes?
Charlie Cross.
How do you do?
Okay. You know, we're kind of in the same sort of work.
Are you at the conference?
No, I'm just here on vacation. Oh, but I do build houses back home.
Oh, I see.
Is this conference going to take all your time?
Well, not all my time.
Good. You know, there's a lot of really terrific things to do around here.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Have we met before?
You play a mean Mozart, Laura.
Oh.
You busy for lunch?
No.
What time's your plane again?
6 o'clock. What time is it now? I don't have a watch.
It's 4:30 already.
No, I don't want to go.
Well, you don't have to go. Let's just stay here and we'll get married.
No.
What?
No, Charlie, I can't marry you.
Well, why not?
Because...
Because why? I bet it's because I'm younger than you, isn't it?
No, of course not. Besides, that's very fashionable nowadays.
Then why?
Because I have an appointment on Madison Avenue tomorrow morning, and then 2 meetings after that, and a dinner date. And right now I've got a plane to catch, so
Laura,
you wanna help
that
me with
is
this
no
stuff?
answer.
Charlie, what we've had together, that's all there can be. There's no room in my life for you. I've been there before, and it was brutal, and I just don't want to get married again.
Come on, Laura, that was before. That was him. I'm talking about us now. Laura, I love you.
Charlie, this was supposed to be a fling. It's gotten way out of hand. I'm terribly fond of you.
Fun.
Okay, I might even love you. I don't want to find out. Charlie, it won't work. Trust me. We're too different. We just end up hurting each other.
Laura, I'm willing to take that chance. Didn't you hear me? I said I loved you.
Then you need a lot more than I can give you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, you think about it, and I'll give you a call.
No, I've thought about it. No calls, nothing. We've got to forget each other.
You really think you can?
I'm going to spend a lot of energy trying.
Well, it looks nothing like my original design, and I hate the color. But with all the budget cuts, what can
I love it. Now, can we get my name on it?
Sorry, the mayor's already asked.
Well, let's make sure the voters know it was this deputy mayor that proposed the project.
You know, I wish you'd be a little less concerned about the politics of this thing.
Hey, it's politics that's paying for this thing.
Yeah, and it's also liable to kill it. Do you know what the opposition is saying?
Who listens?
They're saying it's an architectural mess,
Yeah.
a criminal waste of money,
I know.
and a political
It's all
coup.
malarkey, Laura. If they were in office, we'd be saying the same thing about their housing project.
Yes, of course, I know.
Listen, have we closed escrow on all the existing structures yet?
We start demolition in August. The only thing left is this small parcel of land that's up for public auction. We're going to clear it for eminent domain so we can take it over.
Good. By election time next year, we'll have a high-profile housing project just teeming with voters.
Well, let's just hope they like living there.
What's that got to do with anything?
Charlie, come on down here. Give me a hand, will you? Charlie. Well, she won't marry me anywhere, but it's just because friends she's got. Charlie. I got a big tune to tell her. Not country boys, I'll tell you that. Charlie.
Yeah, Dad.
There are other women, you know.
No, there's not.
How long you gonna keep mooning over her? Come on down here and give me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Mark, you promised to be here a half an hour ago. You know, I have a dinner date. I should have left 5 minutes ago.
There's a lot of traffic. There's an
Always
accident on
do
57th
this.
Street. Okay, I'm on. Wow, it's quite a change in here. Hey, who's the decorator?
I am.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know you had the talent.
Neither did I.
You know, Laura, you continue to amaze me. Now, I remember when it didn't make any difference what
Mark, when are you going to realize that I am not the same person you married?
Pity. I rather miss that pleasant, submissive little girl.
Look, Mark, the books you wanted are on the table, so, why don't you just take them and then leave?
All right. I'm going. What? You're being sued?
No, I'm not being sued. There was a mix-up in the billing.
Don't you realize that something like that can jeopardize your entire credit rating?
Mark, it is my credit rating, something I never had before, and I've taken care of it. And besides, it is none of your business.
Laura, how do you survive without someone looking after you?
Oh, Hello?
Hello, Laura? Gosh, Laura, it's good to hear your voice again.
Who is this?
It's Charlie.
Charlie, I thought I told you never to call me again.
Yeah, Laura, I know, but listen, I just want to talk.
No, Charlie, look, it is over. What are you doing?
Now listen, you maggot. If you don't leave this little lady alone, I'm gonna have someone break both your legs. Now you got that? You are some piece of work. You can't even handle your own social life.
Look, Mark, you might be interested to know that since we've been divorced, I handle my life very well, without anyone's help, especially yours. I have a highly responsible job, and I am considered extremely competent by a lot of people who depend on me, and I never let them down. Not ever. So, why don't you take your books and leave? And then there'll be nothing left here from our marriage, including any feelings I ever had for you. Goodbye, Mark.
Bye.
I got Skeeter Fleming to fill in for me on that Wilson job.
So, what's the plan?
Talk to her, marry her, tie her up.
Sounds like true love to me. I've never seen you so head up about any woman. She must be kind of special.
She sure is.
Well, I guess you got to get her out of your craw one way or another. Big Apple, huh?
It can't be much worse than Atlanta.
New York folks are kind of different. They're friendly, but they're not very neighborly. They're fast, but they ain't going anywhere. And there's a bit of horse thief in most of them, which makes them easy to go.
Well, don't worry, I won't take advantage.
How you fix for money?
I have got $8,300 in traveler's checks.
Closed out your savings?
Can't hardly leap with one foot in place, can you, Pop?
Guess not. Well, if you're not back in a month, I'll send in the militia.
I'll be okay.
Not for you, for the city of New York.
Dad. in the face of a misty light.
No.
Yes. Hey, the music sounds great. You've been practicing, I can tell. Laura, this place is great. I've never seen a room this. Laura, this place is you. It's Laura Griffith that's got you all over it.
Well, thank you.
Put your arm down. Now, hey! You look great.
Charlie, you have to go home.
No, I'm not. Not without you anyway. Not till you marry me.
Charlie, go home.
It's okay. I'll sleep on the floor.
No.
Laura, don't worry. It's good for my back.
Charlie, please go home.
Laura, I just drove 900 miles to see you.
Well, who asked you to?
You know, I can tell that I'm going to need a lot of patience with this. Laura Griffith, you don't seem to face reality too good. Now, sit down. Laura, you tell me that those 4 days we spent together weren't the best 4 days in your life.
They were. But that doesn't matter.
There are none so blind as those who will not see.
Quoting the Bible won't do you any good.
Well, at least you didn't think of Shakespeare.
Why me?
Call it instinct. Call it passion. Call it love. You know, you remind me a whole lot of my mother.
Oh, come on. Oh, that is an old line and a very bad one.
Do you think I would use my mother in a line?
No, you wouldn't. No, that's what makes you so threatening. Come on, Charlie, you have to get out of here right now.
Laura, I just got here.
Well, you can't stay here. Oh, Charlie, it's almost midnight. Come on now, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Don't you see? You won't have to go to work anymore after we're married. Well, not unless you want to.
I'm never getting married. Oh, Charlie, I can't take any more of this. Please, please leave.
900 miles, Laura.
Okay. You can stay one night. On the couch.
You know, my father was right.
What?
You city girls sure are easy to take advantage of. Southern girl would have made it hard.
Oh. First thing in the morning, you are out of here.
Oh, she's great.
Myself in the morning.
Good morning, we dance the whole night through. Good morning to you. Good morning.
No, this is not what I want. I knew I'd hate myself in the morning. Charlie, don't make me hate you.
Oh, I swear, you'd fight a high tide, you know that?
And Charlie, you are the one who doesn't deal with reality too good.
What are you doing?
I don't need this. I don't want this. You gotta go, right now.
Laura, I told you, I'm not going anywhere without you.
Oh, yes, you are. You are leaving.
Laura, I didn't drive all this way for nothing. Is that what you think?
I don't care.
Laura, listen to me.
No.
Listen. Laura, I think you owe that to me. Listen to me.
No.
Laura, I said listen to me now.
No. What?
The
Door was open. I brought you these papers to sign.
Would you do me a favor?
Well, that depends.
Would you mind saying, listen, you maggot, if you don't leave this little lady...
Him?
What wasn't me?
Our friend's on the way to the office. You are getting out of here right now. No! Tell Arthur I'm running late.
Don't forget to sign.
Laura, I'll see you later.
No, you won't. Go back to Georgia.
Isn't she great? Oh, Charlie. Charlie Cross.
Julius Jacobson.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jacobson. So, do you work with Laura?
Nobody works with Laura. You either work for her or against her. I'm in the legal department at Urban Development.
That's great.
You and Laura do this often?
Do what?
Well, I'd heard she likes a little roughhouse every so often.
Well, you heard wrong.
Hey, no offense. I thought the two of you were just casual.
Casual, huh? Yeah, well, let me tell you something. That woman's crazy about me.
Laura's a wonderful girl, but
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
I still think you're taking a hell of a chance.
Oh, come on. She's a little strong, but there's no question in my mind that we're going to get married.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you living around here?
Oh, no, I've got this camper.
This thing.
Yeah, great, isn't it? Built it myself. So I'm going to have to wind up sleeping in it for a while, though.
Where do you figure on parking it?
Anywhere. Julius Jacobson. Attorney at law. Hey.
I think you're going to be needing a lawyer. Desperately.
Thanks, Julius.
Get it ready.
All right. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where I can find the lead man?
You got him.
Charlie Cross. I'm a carpenter, and I might be needing some work for a while.
Is that a fact?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Look, Billy Bob, don't imagine you ever heard of such a thing as a carpenters union.
If you're asking me if I'm a member, then no, sir.
Then why are you wasting my time?
Well, according to the Taft-Hartley Act...
Get out of here!
Yes, sir.
Hey, fella. Mind if I look at your camper?
No, go right ahead.
Nice. Very nice. You build this thing? Where'd you learn to do work like that?
My father taught me. His father taught him before that.
Look, kid, I get swamped with ham-fisted amateurs coming in here calling themselves carpenters. You do good work. But there's a union hall crammed with unemployed carpenters. I put you in here on waivers, I get my head busted.
So I just joined the union.
500 carpenters that gotta get hired before you work.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah, that's fine carpenter.
Morning, Steve. Susan, I want to see you later in my office, okay?
Congratulations. I hear you're getting married.
Cut the humor, counselor, and state your business.
Have you signed those papers yet?
I haven't even read them.
No hurry. We only need them tomorrow morning.
You know, your sole function in this organization is to administer those land auctions. They happen 4 times a year, and you are always late.
There's a lot of legal work involved.
Oh, you remember what happened the last time?
Yes, you were late.
I know. You know, if you'd spend less time playing politics.
You're a fine one to talk about politics. I'll bet you didn't get where you are without a few friends in high places.
Hey, hold it, Jacobson. You are inches from insubordination.
The papers, Laura.
I'm going to sign them without even reading them.
I'm flattered you trust me.
I don't trust you. I'm just not up to digesting a lot of legal gobbledygook. Now, what about that parcel of land on East 10th Street?
All taken care of. We have to submit it for auction and then rescind it.
Why do we have to do that? I thought we were just going to take it over.
You really want to hear the gobbledygook?
Spare me. Yes?
This just came from the florists. And there's a note. One perfect rose for one perfect woman. Charlie. Charlie?
Romance lives in Manhattan. Worry about you. How? Yeah. Yeah. No problem. She didn't even read it. Yeah, we're going to have to find a legitimate buyer for the parcel, and it'll be best if he doesn't know what he's getting into. Yeah. I told you I'd pull it off. The mayor is going to shoot himself. And don't forget, I want a corner office with a couch and a private bathroom. With... all right. I'll call you tonight.
So what specifically did you think was so silly?
Talk about dumb. I mean, come on. What manager in his right mind calls for a bunt when he's leading by 3 runs?
Nah, Laura, you don't understand. The whole reason
Who
that
doesn't
he did it
understand? Look, Steve, there are only 3 reasons in the whole game of baseball to call for a bunt. Yeah, to advance a man for a base hit, and for a suicidal squeeze.
Suicide squeeze.
All right, 4 if you've got Mickey Mantle up, but this guy definitely doesn't like that.
You should have.
That's right. I mean, if there had even been a ghost of a chance of advancing the man to 3rd, then, you know, then I would have understood.
No,
but
but you
this
see,
is
it wasn't the man from 2nd that they would...
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Charlie Cross.
Steve Corcoran.
Steve? Hey, Steve, would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you mind saying, listen, you maggot. if
It
you don't-"
wasn't him.
What wasn't me?
Goodbye, Charlie.
Good night, Laura. Steve?
Night. What was that all about?
Nothing.
Seemed like a nice sort of guy.
Are you coming in or what?
This yours?
Yes, sir.
I gave you one last night, pal. You must be a slow learner.
Is there any place around here I could park this thing where I could maybe get some rest?
Any friends with driveways or backyards?
No.
Well, this ain't Georgia, pal. You can't live in a camper on city property. We got sanitation laws. Better take care of those parking tickets. Foreigners.
Hey, you!
What?
No biking there.
Why not?
That's my husband's spot. He's coming home from work in 1 hour.
Yeah, but look, all I need is an hour's sleep. Can I just
All
sit here till he
right,
gets back? All right. All I wanted to do is find a parking space, and he's got... All I wanted to do is... All right, I'll show you that. For crying out loud, nobody's listening. What? Look, I want to show you. What are you doing? Look, I want to... What'd you do that for?
Sucker was reaching for a weapon.
There ain't no weapon here.
How was I supposed to know that?
has got us a bunch of parking tickets.
We better take them in.
Yeah, I'll call a tow truck for the camper.
What's the matter with you? I didn't do nothing.
Well, at least you got a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks for bailing me out. I'm just sorry I had to get you out of work like that.
I told you you'd need a lawyer. Illegal parking, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, assaulting a police officer.
Looks like I'm a regular one-man crime wave, huh? Say, Mr. Lawyer, did you get him to drop any of them charges?
All but the parking. I can make a hell of a case for police brutality.
JJ, come on. The cop told me not to park on the street.
Oh, here's your traveler's checks, your personal stuff.
So what about my camper?
Impounded.
Impounded? Well, we gotta get it out.
Leave it there for a while. Save a lot of tickets.
I could use a shower.
Taxi!
Oh.
Come on, Charlie. A lot of women get divorced without going bananas. Here's a towel.
What do you mean going bananas?
Well, you know, she sleeps around.
Well, you know, don't you?
It's different for a guy. Probably shouldn't be, but it is. I made you a sandwich.
Oh, come on, JJ. Laura's just been snake bit. Now she wants to bite first, that's all.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything works out for you.
All it really needs a parking space.
I wish I could think of some... Of course. Where the hell's my head been?
Well, what's the matter?
Have you ever heard of the New York Public Real Estate Auction?
No.
Well, tomorrow morning, the city's going to sell off a bunch of unwanted buildings and vacant lots.
So what?
You could buy one of those lots.
Come on, JJ, I can't afford to buy a...
Yes, you can. There's a little plot of land not far from here that you could buy for only $1,200.
$1,200. $1,200 for a piece of land in New York City? Come on, what's the catch, JJ?
The catch is that it's 20 feet wide by 100 feet deep, and the only thing on earth it's good for is a parking space.
Sold.
Well, there are a few formalities, but I'm sure you'll get it. Nobody else would want it. It's in a neighborhood that's...
I don't care about the neighborhood. All I care about the land.
And it looks like you're about to own yourself a piece of the Big Apple.
And I can do anything I want with it, right?
Sure, but like I said, it's only good for parking. Look, why don't you stay here tonight, and we can hit the auction first thing in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
I've got to make a phone call.
I'll take Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island, too.
Woo!
5,000 once, 5,000 twice, sold for $5,000. That brings us to parcel number 87, a 2,000 square foot plot of vacant land on East 10th Street. We'll start the bidding at $1,200. What do I hear?
$1,200.
I have 1,200. Do I hear 13?
$1,200?
That's fine, sir. Let's give someone else a chance. Do I hear 13? 1,200 once, 1,200 twice. Sold to the anxious gentleman in the fifth row for $1,200. Congratulations, sir.
This is the block, huh?
I don't know why you insisted on taking the subway.
I'm serious? I'd never ridden a subway before. Besides, it was great.
Ooh, damn fancy.
Good morning.
I don't know why you had to come out and see this now.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Hold on to your wallet.
Morning. Excuse me, man.
I don't know how we're going to find a cab around here.
How much further is it?
At least a half block.
How you doing? Wait a minute, you want to take a cab for a half a block?
On this block, I do.
You want to take a cab for a half a block?
Can I get more something, huh?
No.
Fellas. Watch out, they throw things from these fire escapes. Que pasa?
Hey, is that it?
Yeah,
That's
can't
it?
miss it.
Julius, this is perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Okay, now that you've seen it, let's get out of here.
Hey, look at that. It's even got a tree.
I've seen trees before, and I don't think that qualifies. Come on.
Julius, I don't know how I can repay you for this. Look, you don't know what this means to me. You know, I've never owned real estate before.
It's only a lousy little junk.
Julius, this is land. This is a piece of the earth. They aren't turning this stuff out in factories, you know.
Well, it's a place to park your camper, for a while anyway.
Oh, yeah, my camper. So we better get to the police garage, huh?
Yeah.
Give me your money. Give me your money, suckers. Come on. Come on!
Oh, come on, Julius. Don't encourage this kind of thing.
You crazy? The man's got a knife. I even carry extra money just to satisfy muggers.
Shut up, man. Shut up and just
Put the knife away now.
Charlie, don't make a scene. It's just everyday life. The man's not even mad at us.
Listen to him, Charlie. Listen to the dude, man, before you get yourself cut, okay?
You put that knife away, or I'll take it away from you.
Oh, you stupid. You stupid patty punk. You're just begging for it, ain't you, huh?
You all right? Hey, Laura.
Jacobson, you're fired.
Laura, you look great.
I can't believe you're part of this.
Part of what?
All the sneaky, rotten, underhanded...
Underhanded? What about a cracker box housing project that nobody wants?
Hey, wait a minute. You mean you're going to put that housing development here?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't know.
He didn't know.
You mean to tell me you're going to tear down these buildings?
Before they fall down, and this stupid vacant lot is going to spoil the whole project.
Well, now, kind of puts us into bed together, so to speak. So, JJ, what exactly is your stake in this?
I think it's a crime that $60 million of public money is being wasted just to make the current administration look like heroes.
Oh, what a lot of bull. Oh, I can just smell your burning ambition. Your sellout friend Jacobson just happens to be a member of the political opposition. Well, go ahead, Julius. Why don't you tell him what your people would do if they were in office?
Our project would certainly be a lot more practical.
More practical. Well, you know what? It seems to me like both of y'all want these buildings torn down, but only by your own team. Well, I got news for both of you. I'm going to build a house here. Our house.
You never said anything about building.
You never said anything about using me.
Well, you said you needed a parking space.
It's just kind of silly to spend $1,200 on a parking space.
Charlie, there's no room for a house.
Yeah, skinny one.
But not here. They'll rip you to pieces.
Nah, they won't.
This guy.
Oh, okay, Charlie, okay. You've had a wonderful time making fools out of the big city folks.
Well, that is not what this is all about.
Well, good. Now you can just sell back the land and make yourself a nice, tidy little profit.
I'm not going to sell my land.
You have to. This project is just too important.
So is building our house.
Oh!
You're going to get eaten alive. Hey, wait for me.
Walk.
Not here.
Walk, Julius.
Please.
All right, get in. But in the front. Don't you say a word.
Good evening.
What are you doing here?
Well, I live here.
There are no white people around here?
There are now. There's me, and there's you.
Cross construction?
That's me. So I'm going to build a house here. Yeah, I'll show you.
Here?
Yeah, right here.
You trying to prove something?
No, I got a deal on the land, so I'm a builder. I figured I'd build.
You some kind of a religious freak?
No.
Then what?
Well, I believe that people are basically decent.
They're not.
That's because you only see them at their worst.
Listen, about the other night.
Come on. I could have had a 38 in there or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, say, could you do me a favor?
I figure I owe you one.
Listen, well... Yeah, could you take care of these?
Yeah, I'll talk to the guys down at the precinct.
Thanks a lot. Oh, say, y'all got time for a beer?
We're still on duty. We got a lot of turf to cover. Thanks, anyway.
Thanks again.
Either that yokel is the dumbest guy I've ever
Or
seen.
the shrewdest, I'm not sure which.
Well, either way, he ain't gonna make it.
How come you ain't telling? You know about me?
Well, I figured you got the worst end of the deal, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right about that. Georgia. Yeah, I figured you for a cracker.
What's your name, anyway?
Mace.
Is that your first name or your last name?
It's my street name.
Guess that's a better street name than East 10th, huh?
Hey, he's a cool dude. The other white boy around here alone be so scared.
What makes you think I'm not?
You is, and you got a weird way of showing.
Say, Mace, you want a beer?
Hey, man, I don't socialize with no honkies, you know? Makes me look bad on the street.
Okay.
What makes you think you could just boogie on in here, you know, with your patty face, you know, like it's all right? You know, people got to stay where they belong, you know? What you think Whitey do, man, if I move on over the park, huh?
You listen to me, Mace. People got the right to live anywhere they want to live. Man, that's called freedom. I still got a beer here with your name on it.
Oh, yeah? You know what you do that? You stop.
Here you go, Laura. Take a break. You're working too hard.
I know, but I want you to be impressed with my cooking.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, would you just tell whoever it is that I'm going to score?
Griffith residence. Terrific. I'm Wayne Payton, and I'm a friend of Laura's, too. You really want me to say that? Okay. Listen, you maggot. If you don't leave this lady alone, I'm gonna get some...
It wasn't him either.
Hello, Laura.
Charlie, there's nothing more to say. I'm going to hang up now.
No, don't do that. At least not till I tell you I love you. Good night, Laura.
Good night, Charlie. I don't want to talk about it.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
I'm Wilma, and this here's Wanda.
How do you do, Charlie? Charlie Cross.
We're the welcome wagon, honey, bringing you gifts of joy at discount prices.
Say, did y'all live around here?
Our pleasure pad is just 2 doors down.
Well, we're neighbors then, aren't we?
Say, do you know where I could get rid of this trash?
Toss it anywhere, honey. The whole city's a garbage dump.
Oh, no, ma'am, couldn't do that. See, it's got to be legal. Hey, maybe you could stop by later and have some beer or some coffee or something.
We like action, honey.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm sort of engaged.
You got something against making it with black chicks?
Oh, no. See, I'm from Georgia.
What goes on in Georgia?
Good morning, we dance a whole night through. Good morning to you. Good morning, we dance a whole night through. Good morning to you.
You're spying on me.
Oh, come on, Laura, it's a gag. I thought you could use a laugh. It's not funny, huh?
No.
Well, anyway, here you go. Wayne Payton, right?
Yeah.
Charlie Cross. Charlie Cross.
Is that the guy who called last night?
Yes.
He seems like a pleasant sort of fellow.
Please, Wayne. Come on, let's get some breakfast, okay?
We can't fire Jacobson, not without a hearing. And I don't think we want that kind of publicity. Who is this guy that bought the lot?
Just some guy.
You know him.
Yes.
Are you involved with the man?
What do you mean by involved?
Well, maybe in collusion would be a better way of putting it.
What are you trying to say?
That it's not unusual for people to switch loyalties in midstream.
Get out of my office!
Not until I get some answers.
Arthur, get in here.
You called?
Throw this man out of my office right now.
Me?
Yes! Ow!
We can't issue you a building permit. You're not a licensed contractor.
But I showed you.
That
Look.
is for Georgia. Building permits are only issued to contractors licensed for the state of New York.
Sir, we are both adults here. Certainly we can reach some sort of agreement on this
hire
thing.
a contractor with a license for New York.
Hire a contractor?
Or take the licensing exam in January.
January is 5 months
Or forget
away.
about building in New York.
I'm going to build.
If you try it without a permit, you'll be fined or thrown in jail or both!
Bill, show him I'll build my house here anyway.
Don't you realize how many people need this project?
Well, let's see. There's Deputy Mayor Gebhardt, then there's the mayor himself, any number of contracting firms, and then there's you and me and Charlie Cross. Charlie needs it so he can build you your house.
And what about the people who are supposed to live there?
They don't hand out promotions, Laura. Ain't love grand?
Ouch.
Hey, guys.
Hockey home. Yeah, my man Mace here said you had a terrific sense of humor. Anyways, we just dropped by to tell you that nobody wants you around.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's about 2,000 people in this neighborhood. Now, you go get half of them to come here and tell me that same thing, and then maybe I'll believe you.
Listen, you might tell me what makes you so hot to live around here?
Well, it's my right.
Yeah, I hear you. You gonna fight for that right?
If I didn't, I'd be nothing, wouldn't I?
I'll tell you what, Charlie, since you're the first of your fair race to integrate our neighborhood, we're gonna give you a break. You wanna stay, you gotta pay.
Pay?
Protection, insurance, extortion.
No deal.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You telling 8 of the baddest dudes in the East Side to just,
That's right. Just,
You ain't got a chance.
Wait a minute, Jack.
well, if it isn't Mr. Jacobson.
What's with the shock troops?
Oh, they're just some kids. Selling stuff.
Charlie?
A building permit?
I pulled a few strings, got you a special exemption for out-of-state contractors.
That's great. Oh, wait a minute. What's the catch, JJ?
No catch.
Come on, JJ. You want me off this land just as bad as Laura does, only maybe not quite as quick. Hey, you're calling my hand, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
JJ, you know I couldn't get one of these on my own. And you also know that I'm just stubborn enough to stay here and tie up this land deal for years.
You got the permit. You want to build? Go build.
You're betting I won't do it?
This is an $80,000 house, Charlie. And you're not crazy enough to sink that kind of dough into this kind of neighborhood.
JJ, this house is not going to cost me anywhere near $80,000. All the labor is free.
Yeah, but what about the materials?
Well, I know a shortcut or two.
And this whole craziness is just for some woman who can't see you for chopped liver.
She'll come around.
Yeah, but what if she doesn't? What if she gets a job in Africa or maybe Australia?
Then I'd still build a house here.
For God's sake, why?
Because too many people are telling me not to do it for all the wrong reasons, JJ.
That thing's starting to look like a tree.
All it needed was a little love.
Thank you, sir. There we go. Your horse? Listen, wait for me, okay? I'll be right back down. Can you tell me where Miss Laura Griffith's office is?
Sure, last door on the left-hand side.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me.
Excuse me, may I help you?
Oh, a special delivery for Miss Laura Griffith. Oh, no. I'll deliver it myself.
Charlie Cross.
Right. How do you do?
I'll tell her you're here.
No. It's got to be a surprise.
She's not gonna like this.
Yes, she will.
Yes.
Hello, sweetheart.
Charlie.
How you doing?
Charlie, what are you doing here?
I came to take you home. Here, look. Gotta show you something. I brought us a handsome cab. You know something? I drove it here all by myself.
Charlie, I'm not going home. I'm going out to dinner and to the theater, and then I'm going dancing.
Laura, you really ought to get some rest. You look kind of tired.
I look tired. Well, that's because I am tired. I am tired of you and this insane persistence. Charlie, you are ruining my life. I'm losing friends. I can't sleep at night. I'm in trouble at work.
Laura, would you calm down? Listen to me, everything is going to be fine once we're married.
Charlie, we are never getting married. Why do you keep insisting that we are?
Laura, it's a feeling, Laura. It's like when you're building a house and you know that it's always going to be beautiful. Dang it, Laura, you just got to know it's right.
A feeling. Is that all? Just a feeling?
It's all I need. You know, maybe you should try it sometime. Laura, I'm sorry. Listen, I know you've got feelings. I just want you to learn about them, that's all. You got a really tough time caring about people. So, come here. I got you something that I thought might be a good place for you to start. Ta-da! Huh? There you go, puppy. Puppy, this is Laura. Laura, this is Puppy. Your puppy.
Oh, Charlie, I can't.
Take good care of her, guy, okay?
The kid from Georgia.
Hey, you mind telling me what you're gonna do with all this stuff?
Yeah, it's been sold to this firewood company.
Firewood?
Yeah, that's all it's good for.
No way. This stuff is Mississippi loblolly pine.
Come on.
Man, this is the best lumber in the world, but you can't hardly find it anywhere anymore.
It's all chipped and splintered.
No, it's only surface damage. Look, one pass in the joint, it'll be good as new.
With the cost of labor, it's cheaper just to buy new wood.
All right.
Listen, how much that firewood place paying you for it anyway?
$50 a ton.
Well, I'll tell you what, you let me pick out all the unbroken 4x and I'll give you $80 a ton for it.
It's already been sold.
Man, you're gonna have a whole mountain of this stuff. Nobody's gonna miss a truckload or two.
Look, it's my brother's firewood company. I promised him the whole pile.
But this is Mississippi loblolly pine. This is a piece of American history. It's not just wood. You just can't let it go up in smoke.
What are you gonna do with it anyway?
I'm gonna build my house with it, that's what. You know, a house, something permanent, a place where people can live.
All right. We don't need the lot. We'll just change the plans and build around it.
That'll take forever, and the project won't be finished till after the election when it won't do us any good. You've got to get him to give up that land.
Henry, what?
Now! And don't tell me you don't know how.
Now, wait a minute. What? Arthur, get those flowers out of here. Right now, I don't care if I ever see another flower as long as I live.
Hey, Charlie! You ready to buy some insurance now, boy?
Yes?
There's a Mr. Charlie Cross on the phone.
Arthur, tell Mr. Cross that I have nothing to say to him until he's ready to sell his land. And I refuse to accept delivery of any more flowers.
Charlie, man, I hear you messing up a new housing project, man. For this block here.
That's right, Mace. I happen to think that housing project's a ripoff.
Oh, yeah? Man, everything's a rip-off, man. You ever take a good look at these dumps here, man?
Yeah, Mace, I can see them. They need a little repair, that's all.
I'm talking about the inside, man. You know where we gotta live?
No, I've never seen the inside. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you show me what it looks like?
guys going somewhere?
Dude wants to buy some dust.
Dude wants to buy some dust. Well, how about that? Good old Charlie is getting on down, is he?
You want to watch my place for me while we're gone?
You're asking me to do that?
Hey, Shark, only if you think you can handle it, okay?
Don't mind her, man. She works nights.
Who is that?
It's my old lady.
What, you mean your wife?
Oh, dummy, my mom's.
That's your mother? She don't look much older than you.
Yo, man, I ain't no 32.
Your mother is 32 years old?
Yeah.
Well, Mace, that means you can't be more than...
16, man.
16? I thought you were my age.
What you trying to say, man? You wouldn't have worked me over so bad if you knew how young
Yeah, that's right. Mace, I'm sorry.
Look, you already told me that, right?
I beat up on a 16-year-old kid. Charlie Cross beats on a 16-year-old kid.
You get off it, man. It's boring me. You want to see this place or what, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. 16 years old.
Hey, Snow White! Could have been worse. Don't play no head traps on me, man. You want protection, you pay for it.
I really appreciate you working late tonight, Arthur.
Well, we haven't been accomplishing too much at the office lately.
No, it's not. Look, why don't you put this stuff over there and I'll make us some coffee, okay?
Hello, fella. How you been, huh? No, I didn't forget you.
You named him yet?
No. Look, Arthur, I really don't feel like working tonight.
Didn't think you did.
I'm sorry to drag you up here like this. Why don't you take the food and have yourself a delicatessen orgy, okay?
You sure you want to be alone tonight?
Yeah.
You really ought to give him a name, you know.
I need help.
Yeah, hi. Miguel Rivas. A TV, Channel 8.
Charlie. Charlie Cross.
Hey, is it all right if we get some coverage for the 11 o'clock news?
Yeah, it's okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I want you to be sure to get some shots of the street. Make sure you get shots of the house. I want you to get shots of him, okay? Great. Yeah, anytime you're ready.
Here on East 10th Street, a unique case of blockbusting in reverse. Though Mr. Cross refuses to comment, we have learned that his construction work has been hampered right from the start by neighborhood vandals, as well as the city, which wants the property for a controversial housing project. It is a tribute to the indomitability of the human spirit, which is embodied in this visitor from Georgia, that despite overwhelming obstacles, the little house on East 10th Street may soon become a reality.
That's it for the local news. Now for the weather. We can expect a warming trend tomorrow with partly cloudy skies.
Hello. Yeah. I saw it on TV, but... Okay, so maybe it was a mistake getting him that permit, but I... No. Let me tell you something. There's a hell of a lot in life more important than some stupid housing project.
Hey, Laura!
Charlie, I can't keep this, okay?
Hey, stay a while.
No, I can't.
Well, I got something to show you.
I'm late for work.
Laura, come on, it's about your work. Sir, would you hold the puppy? There you go. Yeah, keep the meter running, will you?
What?
Come on. I can't tell you, I gotta show you. All right, that's right down here. Leave me, Laura, it's only surface damage. Here, look in here. See this beam? This thing is better than the day it was put in. Come here. Yeah. Now, the floor and the ceiling joists are just as sturdy. Look at this. So are the windowsills.
Charlie, this building is over 100 years old.
Laura, I know that. But it was made out of Mississippi loblolly pine. And this wood gets old, it gets just like steel. There. Look. Foundations in this place are rock solid.
You mean all the old buildings in New York are made of this
Well, I
stuff?
don't know about all of them, but I do know about these.
And these are decaying with age.
It's not age, Laura, it's neglect. Look, when the landlord stopped caring about them, then so did the tenants.
Well, the city owns these buildings now, and we're going to replace them with something a lot better.
Because it's new does not mean it's better. Laura, these things are rooms. The city wants to build containers.
Containers? Just who the hell are you to judge?
I'm a builder, Laura. Just like you. Now, come on, you know darn well you don't have to tear these old buildings down. You can just restore them.
We can't restore them, Charlie. We have building codes. We have permits.
Change the codes. Go around the regulations. Now, isn't that what you told the guy from Cleveland? Hmm?
Charlie, please take this puppy. I don't want him.
It's therapy, Laura.
Do you have any idea how much you're ruining my life?
I only want to love you.
I can't even enjoy a man anymore.
You expect me to be sorry about that?
54th and Park. Please go away.
Look, I got us some fried rice, I got us some mooshu pork, and I got some more wonton soup.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, look. Look, I even got some treats for the pup.
Look, Charlie, why don't you just leave her alone?
It's okay, Ray. I can handle this.
Well, anyway, maybe the puppy's hungry.
I gave it away.
What happened? Closest we can figure, somebody tied a cable from your truck to the frame, hot-wired your ignition, pulled the whole thing down.
Who got hurt? Kid named Mace. I hope the whole damn house fell in on him.
Hey, he was knifed.
Hold that tight, hold that real tight.
You gonna be all right, Doc?
He's lost a lot of blood.
Charlie.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I tried to stop him, Charlie. I tried to stop him, Charlie.
I know you did, man.
I tried to stop him.
Charlie, we better start an ID in here before we go.
Charlie. Oh, treat it and die easy.
Don't be afraid to press charges. Just break a couple of bones. Don't kill him. Too much paperwork.
Hello?
You're my lawyer, right, JJ?
Charlie?
I said, you're my lawyer, right?
Yes, of course.
Listen, I want you to sell my land back to the city, okay?
What happened?
I want you down there first thing in the morning, and I'll be gone before night.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
I'm leaving, JJ. I'm going home.
This is Miguel Rivas, live from East 10th Street with Saturday Morning News Beat. Most people are relaxing at home, but not this man. A tragedy occurred last night here on East 10th Street. The event may be insignificant compared to recent world happenings, but it's an overwhelming disaster to this man. It was a simple dream, to build himself a tiny house in the teeming canyons of Manhattan. Last night, the dream became a nightmare as vandals savagely destroyed a man's work, a man's home. Today, Charlie Cross will leave the Big Apple with nothing but a twisted pile of broken lumber to mark his visit. So how could anyone possibly call New York a violent, heartless city?
Charlie, I need your signature on these.
All right.
Right here. And on the next page.
Okay.
Lots of red tape in land transfer. I'll finish filling these out in the camper.
Kid who was hurt, is he okay?
Yeah, I went down there. His doctor said it'll be fine.
That's good.
Say, we sure gave them a run for their money, didn't we?
Oh, yes, we did. There hasn't been a courtship like this since King Kong.
You're right.
I thought you might like to know that after you left last night, I sent Wayne home. And then I ate every bit of that Chinese food all by myself.
Laura, that's the best going-away present you could have given me. Never gonna forget you, Laura.
You are the most incredible man on the face of this earth. You know that?
Yeah.
I just wish I was worthy of you.
Hey, Cross! My brother, Phil.
Bill, Charlie. Charlie Cross. This here's Laura Griffith.
Hi.
Here with the firewood business, huh?
Hi.
Well, I guess you can go ahead and help yourself.
To what?
Well, the firewood. Take all of it if you want.
This isn't firewood. It's a Mississippi loblolly pine. Piece of American history. Not taking any of it.
We're gonna help you rebuild.
Rebuild?
Your house, remember? You're building a house here. There is a foundation under there, huh?
Listen, guys, I appreciate it a lot. Really, I do, but I'm afraid it's too late.
Really, Bob? Never figured you for a quitter.
Neither did they.
Come on, you there, Charlie! We'll build your house up for you.
Hey! Lida! You can park in my block anytime. I told my house right here.
Now, all just relax for a minute. I'll try to get this thing organized. Everybody, come right over this way. Follow me, everybody. Come on.
Excuse me. I think this belongs to you.
Hi, honey.
You know how much you love that old tree of yours. Yes. Well, we got to get to work now. Looks like we got more we can handle today. You in the business, honey? Shoot. You're gonna need some help.
Come on, I'll introduce you.
Mr. Cross, I'm Deputy Mayor Gebhardt. I work with Laura.
Great. Listen, will you do me a favor?
And I'm afraid I don't have time right now.
Only take a second. Would you mind saying, listen, you maggot, if you don't leave this lady
Charlie,
alone,
it wasn't him. It wasn't anybody that matters.
Listen, we've got a real problem here. Huh? If you give up this land, these people are going to kill me. And if he doesn't give it up, the mayor's going to kill me.
Maybe not.
Isn't that a way out of this mess?
I think so.
The people of New York would like to know exactly what Hold it, Revis. Talk to the lady.
Yeah, I have a prepared statement. Charlie, can you help me up here?
Yeah.
May I have your attention, please? Everyone, may I have your attention, please? On behalf of Charlie Cross, I'd like to thank you all for coming here today.
What you're doing is really wonderful.
And I think it proves to Charlie, as well as to the rest of the world, that this city does have a heart. After long and careful deliberation, the city has decided not to tear these buildings down, but instead, we are going to restore them.
What is she talking about?
None of your business, Judas.
As you all know, the restoration of old buildings takes the work of an expert. And we have someone in mind for supervision of this project. But we haven't asked him yet. So why don't you ask him? Charlie Cross, get up here.
Charlie, just listen around it.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? I don't want to know about them. I want to know about us.
Oh, take the job and then we'll talk about us.
No way. Listen, I've been mugged, clubbed, jailed, and vandalized sitting here waiting for you, and I've had it.
Oh, no more Mr. Nice Guy, huh?
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Lord Griffith, if you don't marry me right here and now, I'm going to walk right on back to Georgia.
You wouldn't leave them. You are their symbol of hope.
Charlie, you belong to them now. You could never belong to me.
Laura, I've seen that movie before. Now, here are the terms.
If I take this job, you marry me, we keep this puppy, live in that house, have 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, and oh yeah, you can keep your job if you want to.
What's negotiable?
But 2 kids, 2 girls is okay.
That's blackmail.
That's right.
Well, I need time to think.
Sure, take all the time you want. You've got 10 seconds starting now. 10, 9, 8.
Well, why do we have to live here?
Well, because right now this is the safest place in the world for us. 7, 6, 5.
Charlie, I'm scared of you. I mean, I'm scared to death of being hurt again. I mean, it would kill me if I got used to you and then you left.
How can you be so dumb and so smart at the same time? 4, 3, 2, 1.